Coleman, so you've been here a while, and you know Coach Underwood's coaching style, but has it been any shock to the younger guys when he has some harsh things to say after the Penn State game?
No, I think we need that. I think he's been kind of easy on the new guys this year. But I think the freshmen can't be freshmen no more. I think it's about to be. I mean, it's the end of the semester. He's going to have to coach these guys hard, yell at all of us. So I think it's needed. So if that's fear, and this isn't the program for them, they shouldn't be here because that's Coach Underwood's coaching style. So, yeah.
Why do you think your team came out a little bit flat against Penn State? Is it something easy to correct?
I think it was just effort. I think we're just lazy. We haven't been playing with no effort, energy. It's just not there. Not doing our stuff. We knew they were going to come in, shoot threes. We didn't run them off the line. We didn't get to our press either, which I think works great for us when we actually do it. So, we just didn't execute at all. So.
He asked for more leadership. What does that mean to you when you hear that?
I mean, it's tough because it just goes both ways. You get on guys and you yell at them, and then all of a sudden they're telling you got to chill out. I've yelled at guys in media timeouts, but they always seem to cool me down. But I think we need to, get on people. I think it's been a little too timid and kind of too soft in a way. I think we've needed a week like the week we had this week. So,
what do you think you addressed this week? Or how did you address maybe all of those things?
I didn't really say too much. I just let Coach Underwood handle it at practice. Kind of just coach us. I mean, I think like if the new guys don't understand, I'm getting yelled at for the stuff they do, then they're gonna have to understand it, and I'll get that message across too. But yeah, just letting Coach Underwood take care of things. So.
How have you kind of learned to adapt to this kind of coaching style over the 3 years that you've been here?
I just know a lot of stuff's gonna be said. Just tune it out. Trent, all those guys were good at kind of just saying, nah, screw that, like moving coach's words to the side and just playing through it. So that's kind of what I do. Sometimes we stop and listen to him talk, and I'm just like, nah, come on, let's just keep going. He's yelling and screaming. Once he yells and screams, and you're sitting there listening to it, you're gonna think about it all the time. You just got to move on from it. So.
Underwood said Trent texted you guys. What did it mean to you to hear from Trent, and also what did that text say?
He texted Coach. Coach told us what he said. I mean, it's cool they text and they have that relationship, but I mean, Trent's not here no more. It's on us to play hard and do all that stuff. Trent can text and say as much as he can, but at the end of the day, it all comes back on us. We have to perform. We have to go out. None of these guys truly knew Trent, but it may not motivate them like how may motivate me. But like I said, at the end of the day, we're just gonna have to do our deal. We can control what we can control and go out and play hard. That's all it is. So.
What was this week like in practice with Coach?
Coach was just more on top of things as far as kind of being more picky about things. If you make a mistake, go run on the treadmill. It wasn't, make a mistake and, oh, it's okay, let's do it over again. It's not like that no more. So I think it was good for us. Mistakes aren't good. We can't make mistakes. We made too many mistakes against Penn State, and we saw what happened. So.
Is this like the unofficial return of the treadmill?
Huh?
Was this like the unofficial return of the treadmill?
Yeah, I don't. They got it back up and running, so I don't know how they did it, but they did it. So it's up and running now. So.
On the leadership note, is it in-game stuff? Is it practice? What do you think he's really wanting there?
I don't know. I think I just had a difficult time trying to get the right approach to our guys. I think in previous years with the older guys, it's easy for people to speak their mind and people not getting their feelings. But I think I just got to find the proper approach to talk to the team and just be like, look, guys, we can't do this or that. And, find the right tone for it, because some guys might take it differently. I just mean it in a winning way. I don't mean it to affect anyone's feelings. So I think it's just me trying to find the proper approach to get messages across to guys. So.
You were here as a freshman during the Iowa had a Players laid the wood to everybody. As a freshman, what did that do for you and kind of show you how this had to go?
Yeah, I mean, I you know, shoot, in high school, you know, I played with pros, played with Jalen Green. He's calling meetings, so I'm used to, you know, people doing that. So it wasn't anything new to me. It wasn't anything like this is what I have to do with this team. But I'm sure, you know, if anything else happens, and you know, those messages have to get across, and it has to come down to it, we will get there. But you know, right now I think we're good. We're in a good space. You know, like I said, letting Coach Underwood handle things, be on top of things at practice. So I think we're in a good space.
Do you feel like, that's what I want to follow up, do you feel like this week addressed a lot of those concerns that he had, or the frustrations that he had?
Yeah, for sure. Just getting across that, you know, we didn't play hard against Penn State. It was embarrassing to go out on our home court. Those many mistakes, lose by that many points, like that's embarrassing. So it's just address effort, not playing hard, not executing, dribbling too much, not moving the ball. Got in some new offensive things, so it should all play out. And if you think about the last two-year teams, you know, got popped by Cincinnati, got popped by Marquette, and then we had the same, like it feels like the exact same turnaround. You know, freshman year, almost got beat by Ohio, got beat by Baylor. I think we lost to somebody else. I think it was Maryland. We shouldn't have lost to early. So like the last 2 years, we've always had like the games we get popped, and then there's a turnaround. We start playing well. So I think this team it's only up from here. So.
It almost seems like Coach's messaging, if I remember right, after those games was like kind of eerily similar to after the Penn State game. Is that fair? Like, you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure. It's just you know, when you take certain approaches to games, and I never had the mindset of you know, it's Penn State, we're going to go out and beat them. Actually, someone in class asked me what is it going to be like playing out there if we're going to blow them out, and I said, you know, you never know in the Big Ten. I told him I don't want to say anything about if we win or lose. So yeah, it's just the message is basically just go out, play as hard as you can, and I think we failed to do that against Penn State. So just go out, play hard, execute, and we'll be all right. So.
Has this staff empowered you as a leader? Is that something they expect out of you?
Yeah, like I said, it's just hard finding the proper approach. You know, I sat and talked to Jeff, sat and talked to Coach Frazier, and kind of just picked their brain. They picked mine. It's just the proper approach is what I'm looking for. But like I said, letting Coach Underwood handle things has been successful for us.
And you've been a facilitator a lot, you know, at the high post. Has this week helped with getting on the same page with the chemistry, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think offensive cleanup was a big thing for us this week. You know, getting the message across that we're dribbling too much, not sharing the ball, taking quick shots, and ultimately those things lead to things like, you know, me getting 3 rebounds a game. Okay, let's go back and look at it. Sometimes I'm at the high post, I flash to the top of the key, and all of a sudden someone shoots a shot that's unexpected, and then I'm not in rebounding position. I'm facilitating, I'm switching on guards. Like it all just leads up to things that impact the game, you know, and it all just boils down to execution and playing hard.
I talked about those turnaround from the last couple years. Is that something you kind of shared with the team? It's like things that went on?
Yeah, I talked to Coach about it. I was just like, you know, those games early, we all went through it. It was like the same exact turnaround, and then I know like Christmas break is really where he implemented the messages and got points across, and that's where I feel like this team is going to go. You know, come back from Christmas break, we got Bethune-Cookman, and then that stretch where we have a little break, is I think that's really like our turning point. So right into Big Ten play too. So I think it's going to be good for us.